心哦，开心回到台南喽！好开心，好开心哦！Hello friends, 大家好 We're in Tainan again, my hometown. Other than being a gourmet capital in Taiwan, Tainan is also known for all kinds of different historical sites. One of these sites is Chikanlou. Chikanlou is historically important and interesting because it was once a Dutch fort, a Chinese residence, an administrative building, a Japanese hospital, and now a Taiwanese museum. Jamie, say hi to the camera.
You might be wondering, why are we showing you this little door? Well, this is the original entrance to the Dutch fort known as Fort Provincia. In 1625, the Dutch East India Company landed here in Taiwan and started setting up various commercial and administrative hubs, basically colonizing Taiwan as a Dutch territory. This fort was just one of those commercial and administrative hubs, which they also used as a sort of military defense from the local people who were not so pleased about being colonized.
The Dutch, when they build in Tainan, they really like to use bricks. So a lot of Dutch structures you see around Tainan, you can see bricks. However, if you look closely, Jamie, if you look closely at the mortar, do you know what it's made of? 你看这是什么?
That's brick.
How about in between the brick?
It looks like pavement.
Tainan is famous for having a lot of oysters. So this material is actually made of rice, glutinous rice, sugar, paste, and ground up oyster shells, all sourced locally.
Here we are in one of the watchtowers of the original Dutch Fort Provincia. As you can see, the oyster shell cement is still being used here, and you can tell by the erosion of the bricks that this is still the original, if restored, Dutch tower.
Behind us is a portrait of Zheng Chenggong, also known as Koxinga, the folk hero in Taiwan.
Actually, the folk hero.
Yeah.
In 1661, Koxinga laid siege to Fort Provincia and successfully ousted the Dutch within a week. He then made the fort his personal residence, before turning it into an administrative office, which served as his base of operations as he continued his campaign across Taiwan. The Chinese-style architecture you see here dates back to the late 1800s, when these structures were built to honor various gods. Since then, Chikanlou's essential structure has stayed the same.
At Chikanlou, there are different spaces to celebrate different deities too. Just now we went to the space, the hall where they celebrate the maritime gods. And now we're about to enter something that's really important here, and people still come here to worship him. It's the god of education. The god of education, Wen Chang, is still relevant for people in today's world. For example, these are called Qi Yuan Pai wishing cards, which people use to communicate with Wen Chang when they want to do well on exams. The notes they leave on these cards sometimes have the places and times when the exams are taking place.
Here we are again, back near the entrance of the Chikanlo compound. Apparently, when the city was digging in the adjacent lot in order to make an underground parking lot, they discovered some old ruins and artifacts. And now this entire area in front of Chikanlo has become an archaeological excavation site. Thank you so much for joining us on our little journey through history today. It is time for us to continue our little journey through the foods of Tainan. If you want to see what we're eating over the next few days, you can check out the blog post that we're going to link in the description below.
Until then, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.